Thunder Bay's two main school boards say they're ready to welcome students and staff back into the classroom on Monday. However, a local teachers union is questioning just how safe the Ford government has made those classes, and he's predicting another shutdown before too long. Corey Nordstrom has more.
Ontario classrooms will be filled with students come Monday, something welcomed by most teachers and students alike. But there is worry that continually high case numbers will creep into schools despite the recent announcements by the province.
Students are going to, and staff are going to have to isolate if they're symptomatic, so we anticipate there'll be a lot of student absenteeism. So, concerns will be around programming for our students that are going to be off isolating. And obviously staff are going to be off and we're going to have staff shortages, and we're really concerned that we might not be able to fill those vacancies and we may not be able to run some of our classes.
The idea that Ford is removing contact tracing, testing, reporting, the fact that class sizes are still large, that he's setting up schools to unfortunately close probably within a short order once they reopen again, which is unfortunate and is completely unnecessary.
It will take between 30% and 40% of students to be absent before parents are notified of an outbreak. For other settings, 2 COVID-positive individuals is enough to determine an outbreak. Capello says it's one of many double standards seen in moves by the education minister.
You have students of 20, 25, and 30 who will be going into a classroom, eating lunch unmasked, maybe multiple times a day, and you can't even go into a restaurant and dine in person. So explain to me how one is safe and the other is not.
The Lakehead School Board has received 23 HEPA filter units from the allotted 3,000, and the Catholic Board is expected to get 20. Both boards have already received rapid tests for staff and students, but Lakehead Education Director Ian McRae hopes there will eventually be more than the 2 per student and staff they're being provided.
Certainly a rapid test would be a step up and would provide us with an increased sense of security going forward. So we're hoping that it'll become a sort of the norm rather than the exception, and people will get used to doing it on a pretty regular basis.
McRae and Tassone agree that increased vaccination for students will be the most effective at fighting outbreaks. They are ready and willing to set up school vaccination sites when they get the call to do so. Corey Nordstrom, TBT News.